Welcome to the Showtime Bunny demonstration video. Here I will show you how the trick runs. What do you actually get in the box? Well, firstly, you have full colour, A4 sized instructions, beautifully illustrated, with all you need to know on how to run the trick. It's all very easy to understand in black and white, nice large print. Even the card order is printed in the back. There's lots of bits of business, rhymes for each of the costumes that you can teach the children. So everything you need to know just there. Next you have a mini theatre. This is the stage where Showtime Bunny will appear in his costume at the end of the trick. By magic, of course, with the help of a child from the audience. And we have a set of plastic cards. In my older tricks, I used to print onto board and then have them laminated. But I wanted to make the cards a little bit stronger these days. So we've printed with matte print onto Foamex plastic card. So let's get into the routine. Okay, so let's show you Showtime Bunny. You take the stack of cards from the stand, and the first card is the dressing room door. You can see the detail at the bottom with the playing cards, the wand, carrots, etc. And of course, the logo for Bunny. This shows the audience that this is actually a Magic Bunny's dressing room. Now, Bunny is getting ready for the show. Who would like to see him wearing his magical costume? He's got a bow tie, a waistcoat, and a beautiful show jacket. I'm sure you're going to love this. So, of course, you're going to show all the children the bunny in his costume. So you take the first card, which is the dressing room door. You turn it around to reveal Bunny in his magical costume. Thank you. Pardon? Not in a costume. Don't be silly. Of course he's in a, what, Bunny? Where's your costume? I'm so sorry. You're not supposed to, you're supposed to be in your costume. We'll have to send him back into the dressing room. I'm sorry about this, boys and girls. Anyway, so now we'll give him a bit of time to get ready. That's it. I think he's ready now. Shall we have a look? Here we go. Here is Showtime Bunny you're not in your costume again, are you? You're making me look stupid. Look, go and find your costume. I'm really sorry about this, boys and girls. I'm really sorry. Anyway, so the trick moves on, and you say to the children, would you like him to appear in his costume with his bow tie, his waistcoat, and his lovely jacket? So this time we need to go back into the dressing room. Who would like to see in Bunny's dressing room? You would. Okay, so you take the first card, you place it to the back of the stack. This now shows you inside Bunny's dressing room. And as you can see, we have all the hats, we have the clothes. It's a really nice looking dressing room, and all the children can see inside. Now you say to the children, we're going to see if Bunny's found his costume at long last. Here we go. Here is Bunny in his costume. Thank you. He's now... What's the matter now? What? Pardon? Chef. Don't be silly. He's not going to... What you... Bunny, that is not the right costume. Oh, you are silly, aren't you? And the children are really laughing and giggling. So you say to the children, this isn't the right costume. Every costume that he appears in, we have a rhyme for the children to say. So the one for the chef is this. Wait a minute, that's not right. You're now dressed in white. Listen, Bunny, are you deaf? I said magic costume, not a chef. With being in such a hurry, you took the wrong one and now you look funny. So you can use the first part of that rhyme, two parts or all three. It's nice to finish with the now you look funny, because every verse that you say with each costume ends with now you look funny, and the children are shouting out funny quite loud at the end of the last costume. So now we need to go back into the dressing room. So we look in the dressing room, and you will notice that the chef outfit is missing. That's because Bunny was wearing it before. So now we're going to see if Bunny has found his costume. I'm sure he has. He's not silly. Here we go. Here's Showtime Bunny in his costume. Oh, I get what? Pardon? Builder? Oh, he's silly. Oh, Bunny. What are you doing? He's in a builder's outfit. And of course, the detail again. He has his hard hat. He has his spanner in his pocket, his work vest. He looks really nice. But of course, it's not a magic costume. And the rhyme that goes with the builder one is, Showtime Bunny, that's not right. You're not working on a building site. We need a wand in your paw, not a spanner or a saw. With being in such a hurry, you took the wrong one and now you look funny. So now we've got to go back into the dressing room. I'll say that again. You've got to go back into the dressing room, boys and girls. So here we go, we're in the dressing room. But you will notice now that we've only got a couple of costumes left because the builder costume and the chef one are missing. Oh dear, let's see if he's got the right one this time. Ready, boys and girls? Here is Showtime Bunny. Oh, not again. What? He's not. Oh, Bunny, that's a pirate, you nana. Look, and look at this. Look, the detail with the carrots, the belts, the eye patch. It's really stunning. And the colours are really pop. They're really beautiful. So the children will be screaming and shouting and laughing. And the rhyme that goes with this one is, oh my goodness, we're not on a ship. And you're definitely not going on a trip. On a stage is where you should be, not a pirate out at sea. With being in such a hurry, you took the wrong one, and now you look funny. Let's hope he can find his costume now, boys and girls. We're going to have to go back to the dressing room. Of course, now we're only left with one costume on the rail. The detail again is amazing. All the other costumes are missing. You say to the children, we hope he's got the right costume this time. Of course, they'll be screaming and shouting and telling you, oh no, he's going to be in an astronaut costume. And you say, no, don't be silly, don't be silly. And they'll be telling you. And of course, sure enough, when you turn the bunny around, he's wearing a spaceman's outfit or a space bunny. And again, the detail is incredible. The space helmet, the shine in the helmet, all of the spacesuit, it is really beautiful. So you say to the boys and girls, that's not right. He can't do a magic show in a spacesuit. He's even got his head rammed in a helmet. And of course, the verse for this one is, hey Bunny, look at your face. It's in a helmet made for space. This can't be really what you thought. Now you look like an astronaut. With being in such a hurry, you took the wrong one, and now you look funny. So, what are we going to do, boys and girls? This isn't right. We'll have to go back to the dressing room. There must be another costume in there somewhere we've missed. So, you go to the last one. And unfortunately, now there are no costumes left. What is Bunny going to do? He's going to be late for his show. He doesn't have his costume. My goodness. We're in a bit of a pickle. So, let's see if Bunny has managed to find his costume. Has he found his costume, boys and girls? It hasn't. Oh dear. I know. I've got an idea. Why don't we get somebody from the audience to help Bunny appear in his costume? That would be amazing. So now you ditch these in your magic box. And you're left with Bunny. So you put Bunny into his special little mini theatre. You pull the cord to show Bunny's inside. And now this is where we get a spectator from the audience to see Bunny and see if we can actually make him appear in his costume. So you get a member of the audience up to come and help. You can dress them in a magician's top hat, cape, give them a magic wand. You could even have a stick-on bow tie. And you can say to the children, Right, we're going to try and make Bunny appear in his magical costume. I hope this works, because otherwise Bunny can't do the show. Everybody say ah. Ah. So you get the child up to wave the magic wand. You can either pull the drawstring or you can just lift the curtain off. But before we do that, we've just got to check, is Bunny still with no costume? Of course, he doesn't have his costume. So now you place it into the mini stage to make sure that the children can see he's actually going in there. You wave the magic wand, take the curtain off, and of course he appears in his magical costume with bow tie, waistcoat, and lovely show jacket. What? You want me to turn him around? You don't need to see the back of Bunny. Hey, what? You want me? Who wants me to turn the bunny around? Look. See, he's this. Pardon? The other way. What way? What, that way? Oh, that way. And of course, you show the back of the bunny, and he's got the audience there, and he's doing his show. So that's Showtime Bunny. I hope you've really enjoyed watching the video. If you like the trick, then please go ahead and buy it. We'll see you soon. Bye. Again, I will just show you how detailed the artwork is. Here is the dressing room door with the carrots, the wand, playing cards. Here is the plain bunny. Again, the detail with the fur, the eyes, the mouth. It's all very eye-catching, very, very cute. It's one of the cutest children's effects out there. We then have, of course, the chef. He looks really, really nice. And of course, he's got his wooden spoon in his hand. We then have the builder bunny. He's got the hard hat, and of course the spanner in his pocket, and his work jacket, of course. Then we have the pirate. The amount of detail in these pictures is amazing. The crossed carrots motif on the hat, and a nice pirate hat. And he's got his beautiful red coat with gold piping, and of course all the buckles and the eye patch. Now we have the astronaut, my favourite. The detail, even with the shine in the helmet, is quite incredible. He's done an absolutely super job of all the illustrations. And then, of course, we're back to the door.